I'm Ed Kelley, editor of The Oklahoman. Redrawing Oklahoma's congressional map is mostly a non-event, and the winners are the 5 incumbent congressmen who represent our state. There are a few tweaks here and there in the way the individual districts will look, but for the most part they are the same as they have been the past decade. So the incumbents, and in effect their political parties, keep the advantage they now enjoy. Blame the legislature if you wish, for it is state legislators who are charged every 10 years with remapping the congressional map after the census. A decade ago, the chore was much tougher as Oklahoma was in the throes of losing a congressional seat. Thus, the 6 districts had to be redrawn to 5. A legal battle ensued before it was settled. No such threat this time around. The big change in 2011 is that Republicans at 23rd and Lincoln are in charge of the entire process. To the victors go the spoils, or something to that effect, so legislators and Governor Fallin get to plan the districts the way they want them. And with 4 of the 5 congressional seats held by Republicans, you can bet those 4 congressional districts will pack in as many Republicans as possible. To their credit, the districts aren't as wacky as they could have been or have been. Dan Bourne is the delegation's lone Democrat, so he has virtually all of eastern Oklahoma except Tulsa, which makes sense because that's where the Democratic registration remains high. Contrast that to the 1980s. Then Mickey Edwards was the only Republican in our delegation. Democrats in the legislature basically carved out a top-heavy Republican district for Edwards. It was an upside-down L-shaped oddity that went from Oklahoma City straight up I-35 to the Kansas border, then due east to Bartlesville. No such foolishness in 2011. Congressional redistricting is a heavy responsibility but done without notoriety this year, and that's probably not a bad thing either.